Mushamukuru Sinama Robots. Chitungwiza. What is it? That's number model. One graduate model in the one dollar baby. Models and buff. So yeah, almost.
Shout out, bro. Shout out.
So
we used to have a crew called Eastern Noodles. Eastern Noodles.
Okay. Why?
Hello and welcome to yet another episode of the Unrated Underrated 263 Chat podcast. I'm your host, Jaivi, the one with the beard that connects, also known as the popular culture funkist. And today I'm joined by one of the best, actually. Like his name is Kudzi Adam, all the way from Mushamukuru Sinama Robots. Chitungwiza. What is it?
Easy, bro.
Thank you for coming, bro.
And thank you for having me here.
You know what? It's important we talk about people who are usually behind the scenes of what is the biggest arts in Zimbabwe. Behind the scenes who are not given much credit. That is the whole purpose of this show. Yes, but contribution to that project is as big, is almost as equally big as the one who is given all the limelight. So we start by telling introduce yourself. I know I had already said his name is Kudzi, but I want you to hear from the horse's mouth. So yeah, who is Kudzi?
Okay, Adam Kudzi is a dancer, choreographer, model, actor, and a creative who believes in preaching love to everyone and inspire everyone to love themselves as they are.
Alright, he believes in love. So I don't grudge name model. One grudge name model one time baby. Models and buffed up dudes, bruh. Yeah. They are always a constant threat. At least knows what pandemic. So, we said you are from Chitungwiza, and what genre of Chitungwiza is like?
No, I grew up in Glenora B, my flats.
Every ghetto, every city, yeah.
That's where I grew up, and then I moved to Chitown when I was 14, and then I went to Westgate. I was moving around. Yeah, now I'm back in Chitown.
The road always leads back home, bro.
Yes.
Like as an artist, you said you're a choreographer, actor, model, and a creative. We welcome you back. Because as you know, our home is the hub.
Yes.
The hub of creativity.
Yes, I didn't want to be in Chitown, but when I got there last year in May, I felt like there's a purpose. There's a purpose there because I prayed to God. I'm like, why am I here again? I didn't want to stay there, but I'm learning so much there. So much respect to Chitown. Shout out to everyone based in Chitown.
Yes. Utoro kumare kwangu ezi talking paunogara iwe kurunda katorita muridzo zvaizvezvi unogongounzwa. So yeah, almost.
Shout out, bro. Shout out.
So when did this whole dancing thing first? How did you start like dancing?
I started back in primary school, and then I went to high school, wildlife. So on my Form 1, I was just inspired by other Form 4s, upper 6s who were dancing. And I was just looking at them and I'm like, man, I really want to do this. And then Form 2, that's when it all started, bro. I didn't know what was happening on my first performance when I was Form 2. I felt the energy from myself and everyone else around, including the audience. That's when I chose it. And then Form 3, I was super popular. We used to have a crew called Eastern Noodles.
Eastern
noodles.
Eastern noodles.
Yeah.
Okay. Why Eastern noodles?
Eastern noodles. At our school, noodles was a thing.
Oh, noodles.
Yeah.
Noodles.
We used to call it noodles. Yeah. And a lot of words. So we were inspired by that, and they had like a lot of noodles brands. Perfecto, what. So we ended up giving each other names like you are Perfecto, you are whatever.
So
you
what money?
I don't remember.
So you said you started Form 1 seeing other guys who were in upper 6, what? I would like to believe you. My own was not a team with my baby.
Yeah.
Because imagine like you became popular. Being popular at high school, right? It meant everything. You get.
Yeah, it made life easier at school. What in school actually?
It was it's like my baby. My baby.
Yeah, get about my baby.
Wasn't it like my mother was netting gym wasn't
I mean if you try actually. I'm a silent killer, silent assassin.
So, I believe Kudzie as an artist and like my musicians, music,
yes.
But no one really talks about at least about them. I could recognize a video. Conversation. So I believe Kudzie, each sector within Kudzie video they should be given in almost the same credit. So before I actually dig into my point, which big artists have you worked with?
Big artist.
Yeah. Let's say what out. Flex.
Okay. I went with Japres. Ndais Muto. Rachel J. XQ. I'm currently a backup dancer for King 98 and Natiko.
So you wanted to go watch agencies?
Yes, redefined. Yes.
You see, like, if an artist honestly, it won't make sense. Because Stana before everything, I remember. Like during the Chamimbe era, Stana maybe Nukura, I to Tamba. So you form, like you complete the set. True. But the very power, but personal, like the energy behind it. So how do you feel when people talk about that and omit copper credit who makes the whole item come to life?
I feel like it's that's what they do. I don't know who runs the content when it comes to artists. Is it the management? Is it whoever? But I feel like sometimes it's painful because you're expecting your credits. You worked hard for it. You stayed up all night thinking of what to put in the project. Rehearsing, practicing. That's a lot of work right there. People always think that I'm backstage. I'm going but there's a lot that will be happening back there, like rehearsals, inspiration as well. Yeah, so sometimes we feel very, 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 very excruciatingly disappointed when we don't see our credits for
underrated. That's underrated. But officially after this, with the little power that is me, I want to say you should be rightfully rated.
Thank you so much.
And given Marua Ako. Because the end of the day is that we should give you your Marua. while you get actually saying we need this is the person to thank that's what but but when Adam appeared in Rachel J's video for an XQ and changed manual and everything. As I was watching your videos, you said you prefer to be like, even if you are the one who choreographed the video, you prefer not to be in front. Like, I remember arrangement. Why is that?
Okay, I believe in sharing the spotlight. It doesn't have to be me always, you know. So when I choreograph, I look for someone who is doing it the way I really want it to be done, and then and even if they are doing it better than me, I don't mind. You know, I can just put them in front, and then I stay at the back, making sure everything at the front is all sorted.
But I wish the same energy that you give out, because as they've said, you prefer to give others a chance to shine.
Yeah.
I wish that same energy that you give towards your peers and your workmates and everyone is also given to an artist like you. We talk about you. Kudzi Adam, but because now I know you in the rightful words,
Most definitely. I believe that.
I will be talking about it. I'll be talking about also the fact that we are from home, bro. Like,
Yes.
So, how is the experience working with the likes of Janet Manu, said you are currently backup dancer for King 98, Natio? How is it working with these big artists?
It's insightful. 1, 2, it's exciting.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it's exciting.
What's the for Natio? It means we redefine Wangoriko.
Yes.
There's this one with Shabak. Were you there?
Shabak.
Yeah. Shabak band, the appreciation item. Were you there? So?
No. We started working together around Nama Awards for this year.
You were the guys who were dancing in Manamago.
Yeah. I also choreographed the part of that dance hall. Soldier Love tribute, Khadija, Manine. I did that part.
Right. You know, when I was watching Manamaga and I was post. But one thing that stood out, but I only knew of Malowiz.
Yeah, that's my brother. Shout out to Malowiz.
Exactly. Do you want to say?
I'm actually meeting him after this.
Oh, yeah, you're nice. But yeah, so Jadu Marain down. I'll call you to
Sure thing.
The music, but we're talking about like how that set was beautiful. It was a good like dedication to Soldier Love. Both Vakuma dancers from Enzo. Imagine Khadija akapinda sound rake, Enzo akapinda sound rake, Manine akapinda sound rake, and there was sync between the music, the musicians, and also like you guys.
Yeah, the dancers.
But unfortunate, because what makes the headline is not that. You get you deserve the spotlight. I believe that you deserve it. Well, not recently, but even my credits my video producers and everything. I was song is that tank.
Yeah.
Because they know you may not even get the credits that you so deserve. So, as your brand, what are you doing as a brand to put yourself out there, like from branding, logo? How's your social media presence?
My social media presence is, I would say these days it's now more active than the past 2 years. I wasn't like a social media person. I always liked to be in my shell for creative purposes.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm trying to do dance classes, trying to do dance covers for artists or any song that I like. I just make content to it. I teach people. Yeah, dance in Zengeza 3.
Zengeza 3 still in Chitown.
Still in Chitown, number 19283, Zengeza 3. Every Sunday.
So, like, in the age group, anyone who wants to learn how to dance?
Anyone. Everyone wants to dance.
How about the fee? The Bacalo,
yes, I charge $5 per session or $20 per month. That is 5 per session, that means an hour.
Alright, so how is it working out for you? How are you balancing that? And what's the punishment at all? Because the $5 which are $5 just recently. So how are you managing as a dancer, actor, model, and a creative to survive in this climate? Which besides this, or this is your...
Oh yes, I'm trying to venture into entrepreneurship. I'm selling my chili sauces. Trust me, I'll leave one for you. Best ones.
Okay.
And also, I'm a runner. I sell what I feel like. If I can touch it, if I see value in it, I can sell it.
So it makes sense though. So are you saying in Zim, for you to actually survive as an artist without just singing the hustle, you don't want to that?
Most definitely. And it also depends with how big your clientele is or where you are.
But this is money, bruh. Rachel J, Janet Manuel, King 98, Nati O, Ja Praiser. This is money. Like, Takatazawa now in Zim right now, we're talking about money, bruh.
Yeah.
How do you charge these guys? Do you have an agent? Someone running you or
currently I'm running my own stuff, but as time goes on I'm looking forward to have like a background team, because I feel like that's a lot for me, like going to meet the artists when I'm supposed to be creating. So I'm looking forward to have like a background crew that will be doing most of the stuff for me, even on my social media handles. I don't want to be the one running them. I want someone else to do that for me, because it takes much of my time creatively.
Yeah, because I was going to suggest that what you said, you previously you preferred to be in your shell to maintain your creative space. Yeah. So I wanted to actually suggest how about finding someone who runs social media for you and you right to put. So you said you started dancing in high school.
Actually, I started dancing when I was
primary.
Yeah, when I was 2. I started dancing when I was 2. Yeah, I'm doing fine. But
then high school.
Primary was me, but high school I went all out.
So this was like from seeing others dancing. Did you go to any dance school? Like did you attend any college of dancing, college of music, or whatever?
Nah. I grew up watching dancing movies. You remember the era of Storm the Yard? You Got Saved.
Hey, Step Up.
Yeah, Step Up. Yes. So I grew up watching that, and also music videos. At some point, I was inspired by Manchester. Yeah, because I grew up going to his concerts. You know, that vibe of Borojo vibe, for me, that was so much for me. I used to scream for Manchester.
Oh, alright. So when I
didn't get a chance to. I was getting my head down.
So, artists and even Manoimba, when they share their story, they panic out. So, how did your parents feel when you said, like, in India, how to dance for a living? How did they react to that?
From my background, I come from a religious background. So whatever that's related to art, at first it was seen as a chibora ngoma, you know, especially when I finished my A-level and I decided not to attend any college or uni. To my mom, it was very hard for her to accept it until she started seeing me winning competitions, appearing in videos, performances, etc. You know, and even her friends started telling her, "Yo, you gotta leave this boy doing."
Because yeah, art from a Christian background, like kalama musician age or
Exactly.
kutamba and everything. So plus that's normal. If you said when you said you don't want to go to uni, I very emotional. Imagine telling your parents, no, in a general school, not tamba. I want to make my living out of dancing.
Yeah, it was hard for her.
I did this book.
Yeah, not bad. But for my yes, but you know, like in Zim, like what you were saying, to dance, yes, you can bring food to the table, but you don't get to expand like what you want to do with dance. You know, like building houses in here, like taking yourself out, like collaborating with other dancers out there. You can't do it when you're here because like what you're doing.
Yeah. We don't have an industry that supports
Really,
arts
yeah.
like that. So there's a debate that is going on right now. People are saying Chris Brown is bigger than or better than Michael Jackson, dance-wise. He can actually outdo Usher in a Snake Black Thanos.
Okay, dance-wise, I agree with them. Why? Because Michael Jackson only had signature moves. It wasn't about dance per se. Yes, he was a great dancer, but he had like only signature move, moonwalk, standing on your toes, the one that you pretend like you're about to fall, you know. But Chris Brown you're now talking. He can dance to Afro. He can rumba. I've seen him dancing rumba. Anything.
Michael Jackson is 1G. Chris Brown is 4G, bruh. Like he's not too.
That's what I feel.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. But of course, Michael Jackson is the greatest artist of all time. But dance, yeah,
CB.
doubt.
Yeah, but I do hope one of these days now. Because as of late, international artists are coming to Zim. So yeah, you might actually get a chance to dance for either of these guys. Did you manage to actually even get a selfie with Burna Boy when you came?
No, I wasn't even there. I was hurt, man. I wasn't even there. But I believe in next time.
Yeah, if he
Or
came.
next artist.
Was the
Most efforts.
So I want to know how do you manage to stay fit? Because I believe with injured and we are through time and all that. How do you manage to stay fit?
I exercise not really every day, but I do my best to exercise. I try my best. I like junk food, but I try my best to eat vegetables, good food, healthy food. And also, I try to keep my mind full of ideas. I feel like if I'm not fit mentally, being physically fit, sometimes it doesn't help.
Yeah, it all starts here. If you can't you can't perform.
Yeah, so I feel myself with inspiring content or inspiring information. Yes,
Always every day, always like looking for
inspiration. Yes,
yeah. That's how it is.
Every day of my life.
So So, before we wrap up, I just want to, what do you want to say to artists, be it choreographers? No, wait, rewind. You said you're an actor. Have you like featured in any local product?
Oh yes, I've been doing theatre plays at Theatre in the Park. Yeah, I've been doing theatre plays at Theatre in the Park, like around during the 2020 lockdown. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of plays which we're talking about our crisis, the symbols.
So, because I wanted to also to ask you how have you contributed to commenting on the social issues in Zim? How do you use your art to express yourself, the situation you are in, the situation the country is in, through art, that be it choreograph, acting, modeling, or any other creative art?
Okay. In acting, yeah, I think I've done a lot, like expressing how I feel towards how we are living this side. Dancing, it's one of the things I'm trying to like find careful ways of saying it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really trying to find very careful ways of saying it.
So, as an artist, choreographer, actor, model, and creative, from the conversation that I was having with Adam, truly, you deserve to be fairly rated. You belong there.
Thank you so much.
You belong there, and
we are going there.
Yes, definitely. Soro, like the reference.
Oh yes, you should check out
the new song, yeah?
Yeah,
Jaivi. Yes. So, those are technology with the variety of big artists that you work with, you need to do something with your branding yourself before others.
Definitely.
You yourself need to do something with your branding as well.
Yeah,
so
I'm actually working on a movement called Adamstown. Adamstown is a place I imagine myself being there, inspiring people, doing my best to make the world a better place for everyone. So it's a movement. Yeah, so I'll try to brand my movement.
Yeah, so that you get yourself out there. So what do you have to say to kids who are want to get into this line of business that you do?
Okay, I would say be humble, be clear with your intentions, like what you really want in your life. Sometimes it's not about just I want to dance because I want to get the chicks or I want to get that popularity. It's about what you really want to do, not just for you, but for everyone who is watching you dance. You have to inspire one. You have to motivate people. You have to, like, artists are the source of hope for a lot of people. Through that, in the world we are living, we give hope. So I feel like they should stay hoping, practicing, feed themselves with good information. Yeah, and believing.
Alright, before we actually wrap up, I know you said Janet Manyoa, what would say?
Yes, Janet Manyoa.
Jumper is featured in Puerto Rican, Follow Me,
Yes.
the new Nyasha David and
Sakura.
then Natio, the Nama performance,
Yeah.
King 98, which song?
King 98 is just about backup dancing all the way.
Stage.
Yeah, stage.
So check any of those videos and reference his face in those videos. You definitely see one of the best.
Yeah, in my YouTube page as well.
Thank you. Yeah, what's your YouTube page?
It's Adam Kudzi.
Adam Kudzi. Kudzi with a IE. Adam Kudzi. Let's see. 274 subscribers.
Yeah.
This is me subscribing.
Thank you so much.
And I turned on the notification button.
Trust me, right? You did very well because a lot is coming.
Yes.
A lot is coming.
So, before we wrap up. It's unfortunate that I've concluded this like Kawobo, but I have so much to say. I want you to check
Uleni Kandulov.
He stays Kandulov, you know that?
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Just my new states girl. So yeah, get in touch with
He is super creative.
with your art and what he does. Because even from the fashion,
Dressing, yes.
you need to be in that space of creative, and definitely you will be fairly rated.
I pray so, man.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you so much for having me.
So that was Adam Kudzi on Unrated Underrated. I being Jaivi, your popular culture fungist. We are out.
For these and other stories, visit our website www.263chat.com. Follow us on Twitter @263chat and like our Facebook page 263chat.